What's going on, guys? Niko back here with another Madden video, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys my Team of the Week predictions for Week 7. We had some big days, especially from the Bengals, unfortunately, but we do have some big days here, and I'm going to go over all of them. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Comment down below what videos you guys want to see, and turn on the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. Also, make sure to check out this weekend's videos. We had a couple of gameplays. We went over the Most Feared Promo Part 2, so go check out those videos, and let's get right into this. All right, guys, I'm going to start out with the set pieces here. I have 3 for defense, 3 for offense. So starting with offense, I have Kyle Pitts is the first one. I don't know what kind of card he would get, to be honest. He would probably get the 88 or the 89. Well, since overall increases went up, he'll probably get the 89. He had 7 catches for 163 yards against the Dolphins. They won a game-winning field goal. Obviously, there's Jamar Chase, but I have him as a different guy. Him and his quarterback, I have him as the 2 options for the player of the week. But I do have Kyle Pitts. Next guy is Cooper Kupp against the Lions, against his former quarterback, Jared Goff. He had 10 catches, 156 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Absolutely went off. He's been the best receiver in football statistically this year. And then the last guy is Dearness Johnson. I wanted to put in a running back. I didn't want to have 3 receivers, so I put in Dearness. He had a great game in his first career start against the Broncos on Thursday night. He had 146 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. So those are my guys for offense. Defense, I have Sam Hubbard. Against the Ravens, he had 2.5 sacks, 1 pass deflection, 3 total tackles. That whole defensive line should get a team. Every single one of them should get a Team of the Week card for sacking Lamar Jackson 5 times. And they set some kind of record for like the most pressures over the last 9 years in one game by 3 players or something. I don't know. But it was crazy. They had an incredible game. Rashawn Gary, I have him as another guy who can get a piece here. He's 3 tackles, 2 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. And then the last guy is Kyle Duggar from the New England Patriots. He's not on here, but he had 6 total tackles and 1 pick, and it was that pick where he barely got it off the ground. It was an incredible catch, a really good play. We could have done guys like Derek Carr had a good game. He was 31 of 34 for his completions. One of them was a pick. Aaron Rodgers had 275 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had that insane pass on 4th down to Devontae Adams for a touchdown. We could have said guys like Terry McLaurin had a really good game. I saw that. I was watching that game as well. He had 7 catches, 122 yards, 1 touchdown. There weren't really too many guys in the secondary that had big games. All these guys are here in the front 7 right here. Niko, Autry, Marcus Golden, Rashawn Gary, Azeez Ojulari, and Sam Hubbard. So those guys definitely, any of these guys could get one, but I picked Sam Hubbard and Rashawn Gary. Marcus Golden got one last week. So those are my predictions for the set piece. Let's get into the LTDs. All right, guys, I only have one guy for LTDs because I think it should be him, and I think he will get it because he's not too big of a name, but he's not too small of a name. It's Eddie Jackson for the Chicago Bears. Eddie Jackson had a fumble recovery, 1 interception, and 2 touchdowns in this game. I don't know who they play. The Bears played Panthers here. They beat the Panthers 17-3, and Eddie Jackson had both their touchdowns. So I do think he gets it. I didn't really see any other really too good of options or guys that didn't really get up or didn't get upgrades yet. Eddie Jackson had an incredible game. Again, he had a fumble recovery, an interception, and 2 total touchdowns, accounting for both of the Bears' touchdowns in that game. He's definitely a guy that fits into the mold of the LTD. They could do a guy that no one's heard of like last week, and Vernon Butler Jr. He hasn't played since like 2017, and no one really knew who he was. I had to go look him up. I didn't know who Vernon Butler Jr. was. They could do someone I don't even know, or someone that's not player of the week. I was really just looking at player of the weeks. Come down here. Kevin Byard, he got one last week. Ngakoue could get one. I doubt it though. They could go Ted Ginn Jr. since no one really has heard about him since he retired. They could go with guys like Bell. They need to reintroduce to the game again since he's playing. I mean, he's not playing good, but he's playing. Latavius Murray they could do. There's a couple more options. I just went for player of the week, and Eddie Jackson fits the mold. Let's get into the legends. All right, guys, coming in here for the legends, I have Terrell Suggs in 2008. I really want him to get a card, and he had an incredible game. 7 tackles, 1 interception. That was a pick 6. 1 pass deflection, 1 sack. Definitely could get it. I didn't really see anyone. We could also get guys like Elvis Dumerville or James Harrison, but Terrell Suggs, he hasn't been in the game since he retired, which was Madden 20, I think. So to see him back in the game would be fun, and he's a Baltimore Raven. I would love to see him. Next guy, we had to go way back here to 2002. Shannon Sharp. He had 12 catches, 214 yards, and 2 touchdowns against the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Broncos win 37-34. Shannon Sharp definitely get it. He got one last year as well, a Team of the Week legend. So I don't know if they go back to it. They could. I don't really know who else. Marshall Faulk's probably not gonna be in the game. Fred Taylor probably not gonna be in the game. Deuce Staley's already got one. Tomlinson's already got a legend. He could get an upgrade, but maybe not. I mean, Tomlinson could get it, but he'd be probably safe for a promo. But I do see Shane Sharp getting it. This is really an insane week. 12 catches, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns. He could easily get it. Next guy is Edgerrin James. I don't really know what year. I didn't write down the year. I'm guessing it's right here. Never mind. Edgerrin James. He had 219 yards and 3 total touchdowns against the Seattle Seahawks, and the Indianapolis Colts win 37-24. 219 yards, a ton of yards, a great game, and 3 touchdowns. He was the workhorse that game. Eddie George, we could possibly see. Ricky Williams already has a card. Marshall Faulk would be a good name, but he's probably not going to be in the game. Leroy Glover's another guy we could see, but I didn't write him down. And then the last legend I have is going to be Hugh Green. I don't know which year, though. I have to scroll back. I should have written it down. I didn't, though. Hugh Green, though, had a pretty good game. There weren't really too many big names here that I really saw. Actually, I think it was like 83. It was 83. All right, Hugh Green right here in 1983. They did lose to the Rams, but he had 1 interception. That was a pick 6, and he had 1.5 sacks. He could definitely get it. Hugh Green was in the game last year as a campus hero. They could have his rights again. I'm not really sure. He had, again, a pick 6 and a sack and a half. So Hugh Green definitely could do it. And let's get into the player of the week. I already told you who it is, but let's go over them. All right, guys, player of the weeks. They're both Bengal players. They absolutely pounded the Ravens. This was a bullying beatdown. It was just horrible. Joe Burrow actually was not efficient in the first half, but then the Ravens just gave him everything in the second half. The Bengals won 41-17. He had 416 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. The pick was a 50-50 ball. It could have went either way. I think it could be Burrow or it could be Jamar Chase. I'm guessing it's going to be Jamar Chase. Definitely could be Burrow. Chase had 8 catches, 201 yards, 1 touchdown, including an 82-yard touchdown catch where he spun around 3 guys and broke 3 tackles. Jamar Chase has been insane. He's so good that he's going to make All-Pro as a rookie receiver. He is incredible. He's an absolute stud. He's a hit as a pick. People saying they should have taken Sewell like me are looking dumb right now. Jamar Chase is looking incredible. Other guys, it could really be, I don't really see anyone else. It could be none of the running backs. It could be Cooper Kupp. Definitely could be Cooper Kupp. And it definitely could be Matthew Stafford. It could be either of those guys. It could be those two, like, duos. It could be one of those guys. I don't know. I think one of the Bengals has to have it. They had too big of a game to not have it. But Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, insane games, torched the Ravens, torched my Ravens. They literally did not let up at all and just kept their foot on the gas and put the Ravens down. So those are my player of the weeks and my team of the week predictions. A lot of big names. Chase is going to be a good card if he comes out. Kyle Pitts is going to be a good card. For the Legends, Hugh Green will be a really good speed rusher. Eddie Jackson could be good if they give him enough speed. We just have to see how it plays out. But those are my team of the week predictions. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Comment down below what videos you guys want to see and turn the bell on so you get notified whenever I upload. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new. We're trying to, grow the channel and make sure to check out other vids as well. We have a bunch of other videos. This weekend, we had a Ray Lewis, Lawrence Taylor gameplay and an Anthony Barr and Brandon Marshall gameplay. We're going to be getting an auction house band on this Friday. It should be 2 weeks for your second one. So this Friday, we should have our auction house back. We can sell everything we have in our binder. If you don't know, we have about 3 million coins in our binder now that we're waiting to sell. You can go check out that video. I think it's Friday's video I think it's Wednesday's video because we went over Justin Herbert in that video, so you can go check that out. We pulled 2 LTDs. You can check that video out. Came out on Friday. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.